Okay, today I am fixing my exhaust leak, and I think it's coming from the gaskets. So I bought these James gasket tapered style. These cost $8 per gasket, kind of expensive. Okay, so first let's remove the heat shields. There's two down here, there's two right here, there's two bolts right there and one right here. And it's super windy right now, so I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, there we go. One shield off. And I'm taking off the heat shield because you need all the room that you can get to get into here and take off those header bolts up there. Let's get the next one. There we go. Alright, so I just took off the bolts on both my headers here. These two bolts right here on this one, they were super loose. Yeah, these bolts here, they were just super loose. This nut right here, like I just went to unscrew it with like my hand and it was just coming off. And by the way, for the nuts in the headers here, the nut that's over on that side, you have to use a little wrench for it because the ratchet won't fit through that one. It fits over here, but you can't get it through that. And that one takes a ½ inch right here like that. So right now I'm trying to take off the O2 sensor that's back here. Got to remove that. And that one takes a 14 right here. And there's also an O2 sensor on that right there too that I got to unbolt. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so I removed this O2 sensor on that side. I left this one on because I can just wiggle it out. And it's sitting there right now here. I took out the gaskets. Look at this one. This one was on the right side. This one is totally busted up, so I can see where the leak is coming from. And this one on the left looked fine. It was like in there pretty well. But this was a different gasket that I bought. And now I'm trying this one out. I think this is the original one that's in the Harley. But I did hear like this, it's a little bit harder to put in, so I'm gonna try it. But I forget the name of these, but they are a little bit more thin, smaller. Actually, I think these were like the Vance and Hines gaskets or something like that. Yeah, this one busted up. I don't recommend this one then. It looks very thin. Alright, so make sure that you clean this out after taking the gasket out because it's super grimy. What I do is I get a rag and I put the screwdriver in here. And I just go around the rim there. Just all inside the header there. And it gets all that grime out. Look at this. Look at all these black spots. It got all that out. So it's very dirty. Got to go in there like this, and it makes it easier to get in here. So wipe it all down, clean it up for the new gaskets. All right, I got the gaskets in. I got both sides, that one and over there, and they're a little bit tricky because you have to like squeeze them in, but while squeezing them in, you don't want to mess up this mesh right here, because I watched videos on it, and some people, you know, like they'll start like you squish this too much and it just breaks. So yeah, what I did was I put it on an angle like that, and I just slowly went around with my fingers and like squeezed it in there. And you got to shape it in there and then shape the sides like that and just get it really tight in there, but go slow at it because yeah, you don't want to mess up. And I got them in there really flush and really well because they don't just go in like that. You gotta like squeeze it in like inch by inch and just slowly. So yeah, take your time on it. Alright, so I really recommend these James gasket right here. I'll leave in my description a link to these because as I installed them, I can see a really tight seal around it. Unlike these ones that I have right here, these were like really small and it goes way in there, but this one I can see it. It creates a really good seal around it. And I think these gaskets are similar to the OEM one, except it's just by this company, and I think they make really good gaskets, James gasket. So yeah, really recommend these ones. I can see the tight seal around it, so this is gonna really stop the exhaust leak. And also don't forget, you know, Loctite right here. I have blue 242. All right, everything is back on. I have the heat shields on here, and I wiped it down with alcohol right here, 70%. So to get, you know, I don't want my pipes to stain up, but if you guys like that discoloration color, and that's cool. But one thing for the nuts in here for the exhaust bolts, you know, I wouldn't go too tight on it. I just got it like tight enough and I stopped. And then, you know, like I shook these and they're really tight on there. And you don't want to break those bolts off. The winds are so strong. Check it out. It blew this branch off. And it actually works pretty good. Right here. Clean this mess up. I'm all done, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this out and turn it on for you and let you guys hear how the exhaust sounds like now without the leak. Alright, here we go. We're gonna light it up. Start this sucker up. This is a cold start. Sounds good to me. So I'm probably gonna ride this around for a little bit and then head back and tighten things down again just to double check it. I want to see if the sound is all different while I'm riding here, but I don't think I can tell. These pipes are just so loud. Come on, man, what are you doing? Jesus. I don't know, it's feeling and sounding good to me. I was also holding my hands up towards the pipe to see if there's any air pushing out. I didn't feel anything. I think these gaskets are really good because it had a really tight seal around it. I guess I won't know until I change them out again. But yeah, I'm gonna get some Starbucks and then I'm gonna head back and I'm gonna recheck all those the nuts in here. Make sure it's good. Give them a little bit more tug. I think they're good. They're on tight in there. It looks good. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing less popping. So I think if you guys are hearing a lot of popping from your pipes, check for exhaust leaks. Especially when like you let go of the throttle. I was hearing a lot of popping before when I was letting go of my throttle. So I think that's a sign right there. It sounds good right now, it feels good. Alright, I'm back home. And that's gonna be it for this video. I'm just gonna give it another tug just to make sure that it's all tight up in there, but everything looks good, it sounds good, it rolled good. And if you guys stay tuned for the next video coming up, I'm gonna have a Lowrider S, the new 2022 video for that, because I have a friend getting one and I'm gonna try to do a lot of filming on that. So if you guys want to stay tuned for that, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification, and I will see you in the next video. I also hope that this helped you on figuring out your exhaust leaks and how to fix it, because the most common problem is the gasket. I want to say the gasket and making sure everything is tightened, like right down here where everything connects. But yeah, see you guys later.